Thinking about moving to Portugal? Before you start packing your bags, there's one crucial thing you need to get right: your visa. Mess it up and you could face delays, extra costs and even being denied entry. But don't worry, we've got you covered. In this video, we'll break down exactly which visa suits your situation, whether you're a retiree, digital nomad, investor or worker. And trust me, stick around until the end because we'll also reveal the easiest visa options that could get you Portuguese residency faster than you think. If you're an EU citizen, great news, you don't need a visa to live and work in Portugal. But for everyone else, getting the right visa is essential to making your move legally and smoothly. Whether you plan to stay short-term or permanently, there's a visa for you. And keep in mind, Portugal is one of the easiest European countries to relocate to if you meet the criteria. This is due to its welcoming immigration policies, relatively low cost of living, and various visa options designed to attract retirees, entrepreneurs, digital nomads, investors and labor workers. Portugal actively seeks foreign talent and capital to boost its economy, fill skill gaps in key industries and enhance cultural diversity. Portugal is also one of the poorest countries in Europe, with an average salary of around €1,300 per month, and it faces an aging population, creating a labor shortage in key sectors such as agriculture. As a result, there are increasing numbers of workers from Nepal, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh and Portugal's former colonies, such as Brazil and Angola, who are moving to Portugal and obtaining Portuguese passports after 5 years on a resident permit. Foreigners who have lived in Portugal for 5 years and have a temporary residence permit become eligible to apply for a permanent residence permit. They can apply for Portuguese citizenship after holding a permanent permit for 1 or 2 years. This pathway to citizenship has made Portugal an attractive destination for migrant workers and expatriates, ensuring the country has a steady influx of skilled and unskilled labor to support its workforce and economic growth. Portugal needs these workers to sustain its economy while continuing to attract foreign investment. The country also offers tax incentives, a high quality of life and a straightforward path to residency and citizenship. Holding a Portuguese residence permit comes with several advantages, including visa-free travel across the EU Schengen area, access to the job market, unlimited educational opportunities, and eligibility for Portugal's public healthcare system. Additionally, residence permit holders can receive unemployment benefits in case of job loss and bring over family members through family reunification policies. These benefits make it a great place to start your new adventure. Let's explore all the options. Number 1. Temporary stay visas. Temporary stay visas are perfect for those who want to stay in Portugal for over 90 days but less than a year. These visas are ideal for digital nomads, short-term work contracts and students. This is a good one if you want to dip your toe in the water and see if Portugal is something for you in the long term. Unlike residency visas, temporary stay visas don't provide a pathway to permanent residency but are renewable. To qualify, you'll need proof of income, accommodation and health insurance. Number 2. Residency visas. Residency visas are issued for those intending to resettle permanently in Portugal. They cover retirement, independent living, business establishment and investment. And for those working remotely while receiving income from abroad. All residency visas are short-term, typically valid for 3 to 4 months. They are issued by a Portuguese embassy solely to grant applicants entry into Portugal before registering as residents. Once a foreigner enters Portugal with a residency visa, they have 4 months to register at the Immigration and Border Service (SEF) to obtain their residence permit. Number 3. Job Seeker Visa. Portugal recently introduced the Job Seeker Visa, which is open to applicants worldwide. This visa allows non-EU citizens to enter Portugal for 6 months to search for a job. If you secure employment, you can switch to a work visa and apply for residency. It provides an excellent opportunity for skilled workers looking to integrate into Portugal's workforce, especially in industries facing labor shortages. To apply, you'll need proof of sufficient funds to support yourself during your stay. You also need valid health insurance covering medical expenses in Portugal and a return ticket or proof of financial means to purchase one in case you do not secure employment. Additionally, you may be required to demonstrate relevant work experience or qualifications to improve your chances of obtaining a job. Number 4. The Tech Visa. Alright tech geniuses, listen up. Portugal is rolling out the red carpet just for you. If you're a high-skilled tech professional who spends most of your day debugging code, building apps, or explaining to your family what exactly it is that you do for a living, then Portugal has a visa with your name on it, the Tech Visa. This is not for your average tech enthusiast who fixes Wi-Fi at family gatherings. No, Portugal is actively hunting for skilled professionals in software development, cybersecurity, and artificial intelligence. Basically, if you can turn caffeine into code, you're exactly what they're looking for. Portugal wants real, qualified tech professionals, so to get this visa, you need the right qualifications, a university degree or proof that you actually know what you're doing. And you'll need valid health insurance, because staring at screens all day can't be good for you, right? Furthermore, a clean criminal record, because even in tech, Portugal wants 0 bugs. If you can tick all those boxes, congratulations! You're well on your way to getting a fast-tracked visa to one of Europe's best places to live. Why should you trade Silicon Valley, Berlin or London for Portugal? Well, let's break it down. The sun is everywhere. Unlike some other tech hubs, Portugal has 300 days of sunshine a year, and your vitamin D levels will thank you. Lisbon is also home to Web Summit, aka the Coachella of tech conferences, and Portugal is throwing cash at innovation like a venture capitalist at a pitch meeting. Another reason is easy access to the Schengen area. Want to hop over to Spain, France or Italy for the weekend? No problem. With the tech visa, you can travel across Europe like a boss. You will have a better work-life balance. In Portugal, grind culture is not a thing. People actually take lunch breaks. Imagine that. Alright, so you're convinced. You're ready to pack your laptop and make Portugal your new home. How do you actually apply? Step 1. Get hired by a certified Portuguese tech company. No job means no visa. Step 2. Gather your documents. You'll need your passport, your contract, proof of qualifications, criminal background check and health insurance. Step 3. Apply for the visa at the Portuguese consulate. Be patient. Portuguese bureaucracy is as slow as a Windows update from 2008. Number 4. Move to Portugal and apply for a residence permit. Once you arrive, you need to register with SAF, the Portuguese Immigration and Border Service, and get your official residence permit. Step 5. Start your new life in Portugal. Find a co-working space, get lost in the narrow streets of Lisbon, and pretend to work while enjoying a view of the ocean. Bear in mind that tech salaries in Portugal are lower than Silicon Valley's. While the cost of living is way cheaper, don't expect the San Francisco paycheck here. Then again, you get to work in one of Europe's fastest growing tech ecosystems while enjoying great food, amazing weather and a much better quality of life. And who knows, in 5 years you could apply for Portuguese citizenship. Imagine flexing a second passport while sipping wine in Porto. Number 5. The D7 visa, the passive income or retirement visa. The D7 visa or the passive income visa is ideal for foreign non-EU retirees, entrepreneurs and highly skilled professionals with independent financial means such as pensions, rental income or investments. It is particularly suited for those who want to live in Portugal without needing employment and offers a path to residency and eventual citizenship for long-term applicants. Their pensions, rental income, investments or remote work are exempt from Portuguese taxation for 10 years. Yes, how cool is this? Income earned in Portugal is taxed at a flat rate of 20%, which is significantly lower than the standard tax rates. The D7 visa is a popular option for individuals looking to relocate to Portugal due to its relatively minimal eligibility requirements. To be eligible for the D7 visa, applicants must be 18 years or older, be a non-EU EEA national, meet the minimum passive income requirement, which as of 2025 is at least 820 euros per month for the main applicant, plus 50% more for a spouse and 30% more per child. Be willing to meet Portugal's minimum residency requirement. Have a clean criminal record. Obtain a Portuguese NIF number. Open a Portuguese bank account. Be willing to become a tax resident in Portugal. Applicants must provide a range of documents to the Portuguese Immigration and Border Services to verify that they meet these requirements. Additionally, they must demonstrate financial stability through bank statements, tax returns, and a declaration of income while securing valid health insurance for their stay in Portugal. Additionally, applicants must provide proof of a stable passive income source such as pensions, rental earnings, dividends, or other financial assets. The D7 visa is considered one of the most accessible and appealing residency programs in Europe due to its relatively low entry requirements and a wide range of benefits. Some of these include visa-free travel within the Schengen area, making it easier to explore Europe. Eligibility for Portuguese citizenship and a passport after 5 years of permanent residency, granting visa-free access to over 180 countries worldwide. Access to Portugal's National Health Service, NSS, ensuring affordable healthcare options. Access to Portugal's education system, including public schools, professional training and vocational programs. Potential tax exemptions and reduced tax rates. And the ability to work and study in Portugal without additional permits. Plus, you'll get automatic Portuguese citizenship for newborn children after 1 year of continuous residency. It's a relatively fast application process, with residency often granted within 5 to 6 months. After 5 years, you can apply for permanent residency or citizenship, solidifying your place in Portugal for the long term as an American or Chinese applicant or wherever you come from outside of the European Union. Number 6. The D8 visa, the Digital Nomad visa. If you work remotely, the D8 Digital Nomad visa is perfect for non-EU members. It's designed for freelancers, remote employees and entrepreneurs who want to live in Portugal while earning from outside the country. After 5 years of residency, you can even apply for a Portuguese passport. Okay, so what do you need? You need proof of a monthly income of at least 3,280 euros per month. That's 4 times the Portuguese minimum wage. You'll also need proof of remote work and a valid contract with your employer or clients. The D8 visa grants temporary residence, which can be renewed and eventually lead to permanent residency after 5 years. It provides access to Portugal's public healthcare system, allows you to open a bank account and benefits from a lower cost of living compared to many Western countries. One of the key advantages is that visa holders can bring their immediate family members under family reunification laws. This visa also enables individuals to work remotely while residing in Portugal, giving them a stable base in Europe with the flexibility to travel. Additionally, holders gain visa-free access to the Schengen area, making it easier to explore neighboring countries. The D8 visa falls under Portugal's non-habitual residency (NHR) program, meaning that foreign income such as pensions, dividends and rental income is often exempt from Portuguese taxation for 10 years. Meanwhile, any income earned within Portugal is taxed at a flat rate of 20%, significantly lower than standard tax rates. This program makes Portugal very attractive for digital nomads, remote workers and entrepreneurs looking to establish a presence in Europe. Number 7. The Golden Visa. The Golden Visa is an excellent option for those looking to invest in Portugal. However, property investments in Lisbon, Porto and coastal areas are no longer eligible. Instead, you can invest in low-density regions or through business and cultural investments. Requirements for the Golden Visa: a minimum investment of €500,000 in a Portuguese investment fund or €250,000 in cultural or artistic projects, or €500,000 in a business that creates at least 10 jobs. The stay requirement is only 7 days per year in Portugal to maintain the Golden Visa. You're not allowed to have a criminal record. You need proof of funds, evidence that the investment funds come from a legitimate source. You must have valid health insurance if residing in Portugal. One of the biggest advantages of the Golden Visa is that it provides a pathway to Portuguese citizenship after 5 years without requiring full-time residency. Additionally, it grants visa-free travel within the Schengen zone, meaning it is easier to explore Europe. Investors and their families also gain access to Portugal's public healthcare and education systems. Furthermore, Golden Visa holders can benefit from Portugal's favorable tax schemes, including potential exemptions under the non-habitual resident program. Once you decide on the correct visa, here's what you must do next. Generally, the process involves these steps. Gather your documents. This includes proof of income, bank statements, criminal background checks, and health insurance. Apply at your local Portuguese consulate. This step can take 1 to 3 months depending on the consulate. Enter Portugal and apply for a residence permit. Once you arrive, you must register with SEF, Portuguese Immigration and Border Service. Processing times vary, but it's best to start early. Some visas, like the Golden Visa, take longer due to high demand. The key is being patient and ensuring all your paperwork is in order. So, whether you're coming to Portugal as a retiree, a digital nomad, an investor, an entrepreneur, or somebody who wants to work in hospitality or in agriculture, there's a visa for you. The process may seem complicated, but with the right preparation, it's totally doable. So far, we haven't seen any other country that has opened its doors to foreigners the way Portugal is doing. It's unbelievable if you think about it, but also very clever. Something we can learn from in Northern Europe, USA or Australia. If you found this video helpful, like, subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss our next videos. And let us know in the comments, which visa are you thinking about applying for? Thank you for watching and we'll see you in the next one.